Thank you very much, fellow Kenyans. I'm Babu Owino, Member of Parliament for Embakasi East constituency. Today I'm here to talk about the witch hunt that is coming from the government. The government of the day, the state has realized that our popularity has really grown and that they want to manage, they want to dwarf this popularity. They have approached Babu Owino on several occasions so that Babu can work with government, but Babu has refused and has said clearly that he wants to work for Kenyans, and that if the government was offering services to citizens, the services that were promised during the campaign periods, if they were working, if the cost of living was reduced, if taxes were reduced, if there were jobs for Kenyan citizens, if the health sector was working, if education sector was working, then Babu Owino would not have any business opposing the government. But why do we oppose the government? Why do we keep checks and balances on the government? It's because the government has not shown any effort to solve these issues of concern that I am raising. And therefore, because of that reason, there is a meeting that was held last week, a meeting that involved serious stakeholders in this country, and they were asking how Babu Owino can be put down, how Babu Owino can be managed. Some proposed that Babu Owino should be approached, bought, bribed, so that he can support the government. Some came with an idea that Babu Owino should be dealt with perpendicularly, that they should send the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission to our offices to come and besmirch the good name of Babu Owino. And therefore, I was reliably informed, information from very serious sources, that this week EACC was to come visit us at our offices in Donholm, Greenspan Mall, 2nd floor. If not this week, then next week they are to come, or any other time that they will deem fit. And the intention is very clear, that we need to put Babu down. We need to tell the public that there are corruption allegations in Embakasi East office. And I want to tell you clearly that the Auditor General produced a report for all the constituencies, the 290 constituencies in this country. And the lady, you know how she works, she can't be bribed. If the government cannot bribe her, then Babu Owino automatically cannot bribe this lady, and she's been doing a great job. And the report was clear, and I want to read to Kenyans this report from the Auditor General. I want to go to the conclusion because this is a public document. Report on lawfulness and effectiveness in use of public resources. Conclusion. As required by Article 229, Sub-Article 6 of the Constitution, based on the audit procedures performed, except for the matter described in the basis for conclusion on lawfulness and effectiveness in use of public resources section of my report, I confirm that nothing else has come to my attention to cause me, the Auditor General, to believe that public resources have not been applied lawfully and in an effective way. If this report came from the Auditor General and it is a public document, then why does the government want to use EACC to come and intimidate Babu Owino? I want to tell the EACC that you are an independent body. Do not get involved in this politics. And by the way, the office is very open. Anytime you want to know about any project in Embakasi's constituency, we have done all the projects that we advertised in Embakasi's constituency. And there is a clear procedure on how the tenders are awarded in any public office. All the procedures as confirmed by the funds manager, as confirmed that all the procedures were followed. There is no any conflict of interest. None of my companies has been awarded any job in Embakasi's constituency. None of my friends' companies has been awarded in Embakasi East constituency because there's a laid down procedure on procurement process. And in the procurement process, in that committee, there's a person that comes from the public works. Public works is an appendage of the national government. There's a person that comes, there's a procurement officer that comes from Nyayo House under the Ministry of Interior, that is Office of the President, directly. Who determines who is to be given what? And in this country, if you are in opposition, there's nothing you can influence, even if you wanted to influence. And therefore, if the government wants to come for me, I want to tell you that you've come for me severally. This is not any news to me. I have faced so many things within the court corridors. And now you have decided that you want to come just with an intention to soil, to pollute the otherwise good name of the best member of parliament in this country. Why would members of Embakasi East constituency vote to rank me as the best member of parliament in this country if there were fraud cases? I want to remind you that my mother did not give birth to a thief. I did not come to Nairobi to steal money for Embakasi East constituents. I did not come to Nairobi to frustrate my people or Kenyans. I came to Nairobi to study, and I got a job as a member of parliament for Embakasi East constituency. And therefore, my work in Nairobi is to work for my people. My work in Nairobi is to ensure that my people goes to school. Our children goes to school. And there is no any constituency in this country that gives bursary in the most transparent way like Embakasi East constituency. I go there, I produce forms to every ward, issue forms. This other one, 2024-2025, we had 25,000 applicants. I went back with checks, issued checks to some of the constituents. The ones who are remaining, I promised that I will not go back to issue forms until I go back with the checks. That tells you clearly, I got there at 8 a.m. in the morning during the issuance of bursary checks. I do them personally, on the pitch, on the field. So there is nothing. So EACC, we know the officers that are being used, both at the national level and at the county level. You need to start investigating the county of Nairobi where money is stolen on a single second, single minute, single day, single month. Money is stolen, money is lost from the county. Do not come to disturb people in Embakasi East constituency. And if you want to come, go and check all the projects. Look at the Donholm Secondary School. Perfectly done. Look at Tasia that you want to stop now that you don't want us to build. Tasia Primary School. It has not even been awarded. The tender was just put up the other day, was advertised the other day. It has not been awarded. And now we are being informed that you want to stop the construction of that school. Why would you do that? Why are you an enemy of progress as a government? We were elected to work, and I was elected by my people to work, and I have an independent mind to work. I will not suspend my brains to support any other person, no matter how much you coerce me. It doesn't matter. There are people that you can coerce, there are people that you can put pressure on, but you can never put pressure on me. I know where I'm going, and I will reach there no matter what. It doesn't matter. And I want to tell you, the EACC, keep off this war. This is not your war. Don't be used, don't be misused, don't be abused into doing things that is not within your mandate. Right now, why don't you go and consult with the Auditor General on this report? Why do you want to come and intimidate people in Embakasi's constituency? And after all, the much you can do is just to take somebody to court. What else can you do? So mwachane na upuzi na ujinga mingi watu wa EACC. Thank you.